Sven and the Masterful Orchestra is ready to swing you into romance with their 17-piece band, creating a musical backdrop that sets the stage for love. Here to tell us more about their next big performance is lead singer Sven. Thanks for being here at Live in the Bay. Welcome back, I should say.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it, Jess.
Of course. You guys have an event coming up, and we'll touch on that in just a bit. I want to talk a little bit more about your background in music and kind of where you've gone and now what you're doing with Sven and the Masterful Orchestra.
So I've been playing music live for, to the month, 40 years.
Wow.
I started out as a heavy metal guitar player. Both my parents play music, but I sort of transitioned into doing this about 8 years ago. You know, and I wanted to try something different because I wasn't really doing anything. I wasn't in an original band, and I wanted to just challenge myself. My mom was a singer as well. It's kind of already in my blood, so I've been singing since I was 7 or 8, and I wanted to just do something different that appealed to a lot of different people, you know what I mean? So far, so good. I've had a lot of good successes. Played some memorable shows. We've done the Leisure Center with Bruce Hornsby and Rob Flynn. We've done you know, locally, Great American Music Hall. So this will be Friday the 14th, which is the Valentine show. It'll be our 5th annual Valentine's Gala.
So fun, and that's with your 17-piece orchestra.
Correct.
What was that transition like for you, you know, playing rock guitar and then deciding to sing over an orchestra?
It was very challenging in the beginning, and I just wanted to do it. So my mom was, I walked in the dining room and I said, hey, I'm gonna start an orchestra. She thought I was crazy, but she's always been super supportive of what I do, you know what I mean? So within 3 months, I got a 17-piece orchestra together in 2017. So.
Incredible. So tell me about the Valentine show and what everyone can expect.
Valentine show is a lot of fun. It's at an older building called the Swedish American Hall, and it's been there since 1907, so it's a historic building. So it's just right above the Cafe du Nord, so they're both sister clubs. They're in the same building. And it should be a good event. We're going to have a couple giveaways and stuff. I'm not going to really say what it is.
Yeah, you got to show up to get those prizes.
More or less.
Yeah, fun.
So it'll be a lot of fun.
And what kind of, you know, what kind of music? You guys are doing American classic tunes. What's kind of the vibe you're setting for everyone to enjoy?
Excellent question. So we do classics like Sinatra, Bennett. But I like to throw in rock songs because I'm a rocker.
Yeah.
So I went from to I've got you under my skin. So it's a weird plethora to go from that to that. And it's worked so far. And so we do rock songs. I have a Doors song we do, Thin Lizzy. We do a Neil Diamond song, so there's sort of a different array of different things that we do with the set list.
A little bit of something for everyone to keep the party going, enjoy it.
Indeed.
So much fun. Do you have any other music that you're working on? Any new recordings coming out?
So we're right in the middle of doing a single. It should be released, I believe, in March. And then for the full release, because we haven't put out an album in like 5 years, so we're kind of due for a sophomore release. So we're probably going to do that in the end of the summer. So another record to become, you know. What
can you tell about that upcoming record?
The music, so the first one was more of a classic record we put out in 2019. The next release will be more of a plethora of different songs, like an R&B song, a couple rock songs, my own original stuff, and then some more classics. So it'll be more of an array of different types of stuff, not just strictly classics. Because I'm not a novelty crooner. I like to do other stuff. So, which is important.
Do you enjoy the, you know, doing the classics as much as you loved doing your original, or what's the difference there for you?
Of course. And so to me, it just brings in more ideas to actually write, you know, original stuff as well. But I enjoy doing all that, you know what I mean? I've been singing this stuff for a long time, and when I was younger, I sort of grew up listening to a bunch of different stuff, like singer-songwriter, so it's coming together.
It's coming together, yes. I'm excited for the release of that new album.
Yeah.
You know, before I let you go, what do you hope that everyone takes away from the Valentine's Gala and just, you know, the whole show and all the love that you were putting into it?
I think the biggest thing is to support the San Francisco music scene. It's thriving, and to keep it going, and gratitude gratitude that we get to enjoy it, you know what I mean? So that's essentially it.
Yeah. What do you feel being on the stage singing and, you know, in front of the orchestra? Before you were a guitar player, so not really in the front of, you know, on stage,
right.
You're kind of there. Now what does it mean to you to be the face and to singing in front of everyone?
The energy is much different. You know, you have to be sort of prepared for a lot of different things, but it changes with every show, you know what I mean? So I enjoy performing. I've been doing it for a long time. And I don't know, I just get different feedback from people. And they always encourage me to try this or sing this song, or maybe you should do this. So that's always good to get ideas, you know, and bounce back ideas.
Yeah, feed off the energy,
More
right?
or less.
Yeah. Where can people follow along with your music, Sven, and see what upcoming performances you have as well?
So I have a Facebook page. It's Sven SF. It's the Facebook /Viking Sven with a Y. And then my Instagram page is @Insventive with a V.
Perfect.
Insventive.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, Jess. I appreciate it.